What's up, everybody? How you guys doing? Marc Lobliner, CEO, MTS Nutrition, coming at ya from my office in Elgin, Illinois. Headquarters in Loveland, Ohio. It is Arnold Classic Week. We are rocking and rolling. Yiggy, yes, y'all, and we got the new outright bars and butterscotch on tap, on sale right now. Actually, I just found out today we just sold out. We just sold out of our first batch. It's absolutely crazy. The sales are going nuts. But enough about me, enough about my stuff. Let's talk about your goals. Let's talk about what you guys have going on. Let's talk about how I can help you, if at all possible, reach your goals. So I'm here, loving life. Kids are coming home at 4 o'clock. Gonna go coach me some soccer today at the soccer academy I coach at. Drinking myself some Ritual AM. Box this morning. I always wear my pro boxing fitness shirt on days I box. Epic week last week. Filmed a bunch of stuff for the outright bar. Bunch of stuff for MTS Nutrition. Also ran into the man, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Hopefully you guys saw that video with him. A lot of things coming up with us. We actually hit it off quite well. And next time I'm in Cali, which will be in June, expect to see some epic stuff from myself and Mr. Stone Cold Steve Austin. So, with that said, let's get rocking and rolling. Yiggy, yes, y'all, and Snoop Doggy Doggin. What's up, everybody? How you guys doing? What's up, what's up, what's up? How's it going? It couldn't be going better. What's up from Canada? Robert, what's up from the USA? Wafers, we scrapped that project. We are doing so well with this bar right here that we decided to go ahead and just focus all our attention on the bars. I signed a huge agreement, the largest agreement of my career, last Friday, and things are about to be on and popping. So, with that said, we are focusing on the bars. We will no longer be doing the wafers. And that's all I got to say about that. Too much to train for a half marathon and train for lean muscle gain? Absolutely. Train for specificity. Do as little weights as possible to maintain the lean muscle you have. At the end of the day, a half marathon is the last thing you should be doing to gain lean muscle. You're going to have a hard time. I'm not saying don't lift weights. I'm saying that your main concern, like when I was getting ready for my fight, my boxing match, I essentially, I cut my weight training back quite considerably because I knew that I was focusing on boxing. So with that said, you can still weight train, but make sure that your priority is obviously that half marathon. Cardio on off days or post-workout, whenever you can do it. As long as you're not doing some really hard, high-intensity HIIT training, your body can take it, man. Like, I'll do cardio, I'll do sprints, I'll coach, I'll box, I'll do it all on the same day, and you'll be good to go. Still having an event Thursday in Loveland. I was just about to post that on the Instagram. Yes, we are 12 to 6 p.m. Loveland, Ohio, bars and shakes on tap. Do you have an iodine deficiency? No, I don't. How do you overcome a scarcity mindset? I'm not quite sure. I don't know. Mark, I have a question. Can I take MTS greens and vitamins, MTS creatine and fish oil all at once? Abso-fucking-lutely, Eddie. Is Steve still in shape? Oh, he's not only in shape, he's one of the nicest guys I've ever met in my life. Such a good fucking dude. Such a good fucking dude. An early question, but who do you think will take the Olympia this year? I don't even know who's going to be competing in the Olympia. Personal stories were awesome. Ever thought about a book? Yeah. I'm not successful enough to have a book. After I sell these companies, whenever that may be, I will write a book. Do you think about workout twice a day while competition prep? A lot of people do because they do cardio and then they train. A lot of people can't maintain intense training twice a day, which is most people. Also, if you have a job and a family, good luck finding time for that. I just ordered from Tiger Fitness. They only gave me half my order. I'm guessing some of it will be shipping from another location. It should say in the comments or the notes below, split shipping, or I can't help you on your order number on YouTube Live for obvious reasons. You can live chat on the site or you can email service@tigerfitness.com. I guarantee you that it shipped from a separate location because we were out of stock at one of the locations, but I can't help you on YouTube Live. I hope you can understand why. Do you have any videos on how to cure plantar fasciitis? No, because I have no fucking idea how to cure plantar fasciitis. I had a slight pain in my knee when doing sumo deadlift. Any advice? I really don't have advice because I haven't seen you sumo deadlift and I can't correct it. Hey, Mark, why do you tempt me so effectively with amazing flavors of the outright bar and MTS way? I will be in the poorhouse soon. In all seriousness, can you teach about America Labs? I can't because it's not my brand. Can you train chest 3 times a week, or would that defeat muscle gain? It might lead to overuse. And it also depends. Are you doing just a couple sets, or are you doing 40 sets? So the answer to the question is, how much volume are you doing on those chest days? Do you chase the pump or the burn? That sounds like an STD. Neither. I chase progressive overload. Is it bad to do cardio 2 times a day? If those cardio sessions are 2 hours each, maybe. If those cardio sessions are 20 minutes each, probably not. I just ordered from Tyler K. I already got that bearded Hemi Dean. I would appreciate it, and I wish I could help you right now. Either DM me or email me, or the easiest way, because I don't have those answers, is to email service@tigerfitness.com. We have a live chat feature on tigerfitness.com, or look at your order notes. It should say if it's split shipped. Joseph, those are brands we carry in our retail store. Nothing's better than MTS Nutrition. I formulate and create MTS Nutrition. So while we carry other brands, I obviously think mine's superior, but that doesn't mean you should think mine's superior. Look at the ingredients, look at the supplements, research it, research the ingredients, research the brand, and make your own decision. But I'll personally always say MTS kills every other brand. I only recommend MTS Nutrition and Outright bars. I don't recommend any other protein bars. Why are you so nice? Because I have the greatest life in the world. I have a beautiful wife. I have amazing children, and I have an amazing company. Like, I am the luckiest man alive. When are machine greens coming back, capsules and the powder? We have powder right now. Capsules we should be getting in next week. On the road all week, surviving on MTS Whey and Outright bars. I know that feeling. I did it last week. Thoughts on beta-alanine? I fucking like it. In the middle of a cycle, I do not do steroid advice because, well, I have a lot of shit and there's a lot of liability in that, and also they're illegal. I only recommend legal use of hormone replacement therapy. If you do anything on your own, I'm a libertarian. I don't give a fuck what you put in your body, but I do give a fuck about getting sued and getting arrested, and those are 2 things I'm not going to do. Are you on gear? Not hating or anything, but you look crazy. I am on hormone replacement therapy from a place called Hormone Health and Wellness in Palm Beach, Florida. I've done videos on them. You can see them on my Instagram. You can DM me on Instagram. I'll get you their information. But I'm on hormone replacement therapy. I'm absolutely not natural. Any advice for getting through college debt-free? Yes, don't accrue debt. Only buy education and shit you can afford. Guys, I got to go let my dog in. So let me walk with me. Does yohimbine and apple cider vinegar really help for fat burn? Apple cider vinegar is healthy. I love it for digestion and the fact that it puts your gut in a nice acidic state. However, I don't think it does shit for fat loss. I do love yohimbine for helping to liberate fat from hard to reach places, and I do have MTS Nutrition yohimbine. I take both of them. However, I do not recommend apple cider vinegar for fat loss, but I do like its health benefits. Cheers to you, Backwoods Billy. Do I use HGH a day? Mark plus athlete, haha. I don't take HGH. I actually take MK677. It is prescribed by my doctor, so it's a prescription. Do you have any opinion on horny goat weed? I don't think it does much. I could put it in my supplements, but I don't because I don't think it does much. Any chance of a vegan ritual AM? Yes, we're working on it. I have no idea who Alicia Tease is, and I really don't watch anything with anybody on YouTube, so no offense to Mr. Genova, but I'm too busy running companies and helping answer you guys' questions to focus on stuff that doesn't apply to me. Where do you guys live? I'm Natty Hardgainer. We live in, I live in Elgin, Illinois. So your supplements suck so bad that you do roids? No, I'm on hormone replacement therapy. I don't make a supplement that will actually replace testosterone your body can't produce. That is not my supplement sucking. For example, steroids do not replace food. This is an Outright bar. This is food. MTS Nutrition Machine Whey is food. Clash is a pre-workout. I do not take caffeine in the form of steroids. So NorCal, I appreciate what you're trying to do to call me out like that. But you're looking really ignorant and stupid now because you're baseless and you're ignorant and stupid. So before you accuse me of stuff, know what you're accusing me of. I'm on hormone replacement therapy, okay? I'm not sitting here saying that supplements replace hormones. I've never done that. And I'm not taking anything that I'm saying is better than steroids. So advice for gyno besides surgery, go see an endocrinologist. Sometimes with minor gyno, Arimidex and Novadex might work. When do you think the best time to get blood tests done after starting HRT? Generally speaking, I go every 3 to 6 months. Love to watch your videos. What's a good age to have him lift? Your son can lift as soon as he can emotionally, physically, and, emotionally, physically, and basically lift. You know what I mean? As soon as he can receive direction, and as soon as you have someone who could teach him, and ask by you asking that question, I'm pretty sure you don't know the proper progressions to use for him. So I'd recommend you hire someone who's well versed in training children. Just putting this out there, how often should you take CBD capsules? Take one hemp daily by per Vitam per day. I train all the time and my arms get strong, but they just won't ever get big. I would not use synthol. No, don't use synthol. I'm not a fan. I've never used synthol and my arms suck, but dude, fucking putting inert oil in your body, that's just weird to me. I only take MTS Nutrition, Zach. Best advice on shrinking your waist. Well, I mean, you got to lose fat. You're not going to shrink your waist because that's bone structure. But if you want to lose fat, you know, you got to diet. I have a book, dropfactorbook.com. It's free. NorCal, no harm, no foul. Sorry I went so hard on you, but sometimes I do. Hey, Mark, great to see live Q&As. Unfortunately, get allergic reaction to Forskolin. What fat burn do you recommend without that? I believe FitBurn by Per Vitam does not have Forskolin. Or go with Cuts FTS by Pump Chasers. What would you recommend for cramping? Look, recommending Ultra Naturalite, but wondering what your opinion. Well, Naturalite is not, DECA and MK677 won't reduce cramping. I'm confused on the context of that question. If you could rephrase that, that'd be much appreciated. What are your thoughts on fitting alcohol in your diet? I don't think you should drink at all. Drinking's not good for you. There's no benefits to it. I would just call it a free meal. I wouldn't even count it because if you're really counting alcohol in your diet, you have problems. Like if you just want to go out and get crunk and have a free meal with it, that's fine. But there's no justification or positive spin on drinking. It's just bad for you. Went on the blood test after last injection. I have no idea what that's asking. Thoughts on Vaso 6? I like it. But you had an issue with your thyroid. Yes, I did. Why? Even digestion. Correct me if I'm wrong. You had to take meds for your thyroid for a little bit. Yes. Again, supplements do not correct a metabolic or a physiological or an endocrinological imbalance in your in your body. It can help, but if you truly have testosterone deficiency, if you have healthy thyroid, there are things like Forskolin that can help your thyroid, but it can't fix a broken thyroid. Like I could put duct tape on something that has a little scratch, but on something that's completely fucking wrecked, duct tape ain't gonna fix it. Actually, I take it back. Duct tape fixes everything. I do not recommend diuretics for anybody. Insurgents should be back in stock Friday, I'm hoping. I don't prefer Noxygen with Clash. I prefer Vasky. I make Vasky. You're watching videos that are like 5 years old. I've heard about creatine, but I've never really known its use. Search creatine and Lobliner. I have so many videos on it. It'll help you. Thank you for the advice. Echo. Oh, wow. Yeah, I hear you. If you have acromegaly, you're going to have a GH gut. It is what it is. Thoughts on ashwagandha, rennet? I like ashwagandha. KSM 66 is what I use in sleep aid. Whatever. Thoughts on melanotan? I like the science behind it, but good luck finding a prescription source. I wouldn't trust any of these back lab friggin' research chemical companies. I'm not a big fan of metformin. If you don't need it, don't use it. Thoughts on Pico 2? I love it. That's why I have it in Peak Physicor. Does synephrine replicate ephedrine effects? No, it doesn't at all. Any tips for digestion and constipation? Make sure your diet's healthy. You're getting adequate fiber and hydration. That'd be good. Do you believe Kelly Starrett videos for helping range of motion are good to follow? Yes, Dr. Starrett is a fucking genius. Can too much protein hurt the kidneys? Only if you're already a kidney patient, and also you got to define too much. If you're having 200 grams of protein a day or 300 grams, even 400 grams, no. If you're having 10,000 grams, so we got to define what you mean by too much. With your testosterone replacement therapy, do you get a lot of acne? No, not one pimple. I was on Accutane at 15 years old. What do you recommend for appetite suppression? Glucomannan I never found does much of anything. I find that just eating foods that are highly nutrient dense and voluminous, like broccoli, are the best way. Number one piece of advice for a healthy marriage? Fuck. If you truly have issues, go to counseling and work it out. That's what we did. Just be nice. You know, be nice. Just be nice. And know when to shut the fuck up, and care for your partner, and make sure that you're a good lover too. Like, you know, don't be a selfish lover. Make sure you're a good lover, and make sure you pay attention to their feelings, their emotions, because you know women are emotional. They're much more emotional, and men are much more physical, at least intimately. So with my wife and myself, I'm actually probably more emotionally based than her, believe it or not, which is weird. It just kind of means I'm a pussy, but don't be afraid to be sensual, and don't be afraid to be intimate and loving, and and also, what, compliment, like, if you're intimate with her, don't be afraid to say don't just say it, but you're the most beautiful woman alive, and do your thing, and foreplay, and foreplay. Sex has a lot to do with a healthy marriage, and I mean, if you can literally nail it in the bedroom, it'll carry on to the rest of your life. And also, you're gonna have better life when you have better sex. You're gonna have better sex, you have a better life. So it all plays well together. Mark, would you consider getting your protein certified kosher? No, it costs too much, and too small a segment of the population gives a fuck. CBD oil, we sell hemp daily by Provitam. Is it true that you should take your body weight in grams per protein per day? Yes. Protein powder, liver enzymes high. I don't know why protein powder and not food would cause high liver enzymes. Someone can explain to me how they even came to that conclusion. That'd be much appreciated. Another tip for marriage, tell the truth. Thank you, Lifting Lutheran. That is a very good piece of advice. Tell the truth. Truth hurts. And we had to go to counseling to work all that shit out. But now that we did, I look you straight in the eye. All of you watching this, all the thousands of people are going to watch this after I film it, saying I have the fucking happiest marriage in the world. It wasn't always that way, but dude, we worked hard, and man, our marriage is fucking amazing. We work together. We train together. I mean, we are the best of lovers. We have amazing sex. Like, our life is fucking amazing. Our life is amazing. Like, every time we're intimate, I look at that was the best ever. And it's like every time. And we've been going together 22 years. That's because we love each other more and more every day. So, intimately, we have a better life in that manner more and more every day. So again, sex is only as good as your relationship. Relationship's only as good as sex. As you get older, I mean, obviously you'll have that one night fling if you're single, and it'll be like, wow, that girl was good in bed. But it's different when you've been together 20 years because you've seen all their moves, man. You've seen everything. She's like, I can only do so much with my tongue, right? So it's like she knows my moves. So the only reason sex is better is because we feel a deeper connection. Can you supply any supplement that can help with leaky gut? Not that I don't know enough about it to comment. Benefits of hemp daily. Well, you can read online. Just Google the effects of CBD. I'd hate to make any claims. I also have a video, Dan, on hemp daily. So if you watch my CBD, type in CBD Lobliner, and you'll get a good one. Getting a degree in microbiology. What do you think the best opportunities for jobs? None. I don't think anybody really cares in the supplement industry about microbiology. I think your best bet is to go into the actual tech industry. Thanks for all your tips and efforts. We love you. Thank you. I don't know what lean GBB is. Having trouble growing my chest muscles, my shoulders and traps grow like crazy. Any idea? Well, target your chest. I think you need to work on your form so that you're isolating your chest more. And I don't know where you're at now. I don't know where you're at now in your training and how you train, so I need to see where you're at to fix it. What is my business valued at? We actually just got enough for me to just take a very long, if not permanent vacation if we sold it. Would you call a company that sells supplements and Walmart sellouts? Yeah, they're selling out of products. I'd call them business people. Why don't you believe in chiropractic care? Because there's really not much science behind chiropractic. It's kind of like prayer. Where you think something's working, they give you a transient relief of pain. There are some great chiropractors out there who know what they're doing, who use it in conjunction with other methods of pain mediation. But for the most part, I think most chiropractors just crack them and bill them kind of guys. That's not saying all. I'd say 20% of chiropractors are amazing and will change your life for the better. But the people who do ring dingers and just crack your body, again, I'm not well versed in it, but from my thought, which might be wrong, I'm not saying I'm right, from what I've read and I've seen and listening to Joe Rogan's opinion and everything, a lot of chiropractors are not legit. However, I'd say about 20% of them are. Thoughts on TRT that's implanted in the hip? I'm not a fan. I'd rather just inject twice a week. Any alternative BMI? Yeah, pictures. Who gives a fuck about BMI? How do you look? Where's your body fat? Any hits on the new MTS flavors? Nope. 52, how can I find a TRT in Canada? I don't know where. Canada? I don't know, man. You guys are in a socialist fucking hellhole. I have no idea. Love how informative and fast you're also been watching channel for a long time, but I quit working out due to injuries. Now I'm back. You got to keep working out despite injuries. That's what'll get you uninjured, bro. Hey, Mark, I remember you saying leg extensions could be bad for your knees. I forgot where I heard that. Can you expand on that? I actually have an article on that. on Tiger Fitness. Type in leg extensions Lobliner on Google and you should get something. Are rest days overrated? No, they're underrated. Everybody needs rest. However, being that America is largely sedentary and overweight, I don't think rest days are America's problem. America's problem is getting off their fat fucking asses and working out. So I wouldn't worry about rest days for society as a whole, but for a hard training athlete, elite athlete, you do need rest days or at least regen or recovery days. Is cardio really necessary? Well, what is cardio? Cardio is walking from your car to Walmart. Cardio is walking or moving, or even weight training is cardio because you're moving. So I think it's necessary or else your heart explodes and you die. And you're sedentary and in bed rest. Best fat burner stack your Himbine, drop factor. How do you update your company's SWOT? I usually do it. I did it this year and I didn't send it to anybody. I just kept it for myself, but every year. Opinion on Dr. Eric Berg. I think I actually watched Lane Norton's video on the 5 hoax guys. I think he's largely full of shit, with all due respect. Good seeing you, the rattlesnake. He's the nicest guy ever. Every time I bench press, I get left shoulder pain. What do you think the cause could be? I would have to look at your bench press to be able to tell you. Should I lower carb intake? I weigh 184 and take in 220 grams. I don't know enough about your diet or your activity level to opine on that. Hitting protein, then the rest junk food while staying in deficit. Well, that will cause you to lose fat. Thoughts on lectins and sensitivity to them? I don't have any thoughts on that, sorry. Pro-military, abso-fucking-lutely. I've donated over $100,000 in the past 2 years to military-based foundations. Personally. How much has MK677 increased your IGF? Significantly. I'm up to high normal. I was low normal when I started. Besides sex, what's your favorite way to release stress and relax? I meditate and I listen to audiobooks on a program called Blinkist. Now, Blinkist, I'll go ahead and post it down below, but I actually have an affiliate link to Blinkist. It is by far the coolest thing. It basically gives you 20-minute synopses of awesome books. It's called Blinkist. I'm going to put it in the description box below. Any stimulants that are legal, I recommend Clash. I like Clash. How long do you recommend staying in a caloric deficit before you take a 7 to 10 day diet break? It depends. There's no black and white answer. It depends how fat you are, and it depends on you personally and how you feel. Thoughts on not counting protein from plants, beans, etc.? Well, I don't. That's the diabetic exchange. It depends on if you're a macronutrient counter or a diabetic exchange guy. As a diabetic exchange guy, I really don't. However, my clients who are on a macronutrient plan do count them. Tips to speed up muscle mass growth. Lift with progressive overload and eat adequate calories. What is your suggestion for them BBC calves? I train them 2 times a week, but they are not growing. As you said, this was a weak point for you. Mine grew more than ever when I started boxing, working on my toes, and doing jump rope. So I'm recommending you train them regularly, but if you have an opportunity to jump rope, God, that'd help me. Any significant benefits between morning cardio or end of night cardio? None. As long as you do your cardio, create that caloric deficit, I think it's similar, if not the same. What we have at the Arnold supplements wise, we will not be selling, we'll be sampling. If you choose to buy something, we'll have an epic sale on tigerfitness.com. So I do not see a reason to, you're not going to, because I don't want people having to lug around shit at the Arnold. We're going to have an epic coupon code at tigerfitness.com, and it's going to be automatically in the cart. So just go to tigerfitness.com, get it delivered to your house. But there's no need for me to pay to fucking sell it there, and no need for you to carry it around there. White rice better than brown rice or vice versa. I mean this from the bottom of my heart, Tyler. If you eat white rice, you're a racist, and that means you hate brown and black rice. So I am against any consumption of white rice. Thoughts on acupuncture for muscle tightness and recovery? I've heard good feedback on it. Books you recommend for personal finance, personal development? Evan, type in top 5 books Lobliner on YouTube, and there's a great video I did on that a couple years back. Have you ever dealt with anxiety, depression? Depression runs in my family. My mom is a manic depressive. I'm not an anxiety guy. What has kept me going is you always think about the positive in life. Wake up every morning and think about something positive, and that'll get you going. Thoughts on yoga and rest days? I'm good with it. What do you think about black seed oil? I don't think much about it. I haven't given it much thought. What is a diabetic exchange? Steve, if you go to dropfactorbook.com, that's www.dropfactorbook.com, I have an explanation on it. A-List Nutrition has the outright bar in stock right now. They've had it for a long time. Thank you, Joseph. The How I Made My Millions, I filmed the last one today. Are thermogenic creams and ointments for spot fat reduction a joke? A short answer is yes, they are a fucking scam. Favorite machine whey flavor? I flavored all of them, but I tend to go back to red velvet and peanut butter cookies and cream most often. Anyway, guys, I got to go coach some kids. I really appreciate you guys watching. Again, Outright Bars, the new butterscotch flavor, is available at tigerfitness.com later this week. we're out. But I really, really, really appreciate everything you guys do. Appreciate all the support. And again, I'm going to try and do these as often as possible. You know what? Look out that door, man. This is what I get to look at. Like, I have a beautiful house. I have a beautiful friggin' family. I have a beautiful everything. I am so blessed to have you guys all in my life. I am. And I'm very emotional right now because, you know what? My wife and I got in a fight. I just want to say this. We got in a fight on Sunday. And she said some things that really hurt me. But I deserved it, you know? I used to be a pretty shitty husband. And we got in a fight. And when you fight, you tend to say things that really get under that person's skin. And she knows that, bringing up the fact that I wasn't always the best dude I am now, the guy I am now, that, now it's not high estrogen levels. My estrogen's at 22. I get it tested all the time. What happens is, this is just me being real, okay? And you know what? I realized that we've come such a long way as a family, as a company, as a person. And you know, I used to go on YouTube. I used to come on these chats. I used to get all this vile shit. People call me Jubliner and Pocket Liner, and I'd go through the comment section, and people would dislike my shit just because it's me, not because of anything. And it got to me. And then I realized that I just don't care anymore. And it just goes past. I just realized how much I'm loved by my family and by the kids I train every day. Like, I get to go in an hour and train hundreds of kids who are trying to get better, who appreciate my time and my expertise, and who I love as much as my own kids, up to a point. Of course, they're not my own kids, but I want to see them succeed. And I just wanted to thank everybody. I just want to thank everybody here. I did say I over 100 times because this is my live iron worker. And here's the deal. This is my channel. This is my company. This is my fucking house, okay? I earned this shit alongside my wife, who's been with me for 22 years, through thick or thin, through hell or high water. So when I say I fucking mean it, because I made the right choices and I worked my ass off, and I'm not wasting my time on someone's YouTube channel trying to pick out some shit that he said wrong. You, sir, I feel bad for you. I'm not mad at you, bro. I empathize for you, iron worker. Because right now, instead of being on here talking shit, you could be out making more money. You could be out helping kids. Like, I don't get paid to coach kids, man. I do it for free because I want to see them do better in life. I want to see them do better in life. If you took all that jealousy and all that hate and you channeled it towards good, you, my friend, would be an amazing citizen. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching.